Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are returning to the land of Kilforth to play the original with a slight variant on Gloom of Kilforth. I am fresh back from Game of Palooza, which was epic and awesome, and I always love hanging out with Kim and Steve, so it was fun. We played a lot of board games, but it's always nice to come home and play the one that really sunk me in my number one game of all time, Gloom of Kilforth. For a lot of people who are probably joining for the first time or have never seen this game before, it's a sandbox style game that came out, I believe, 2017. We'll see, but it came out a while ago. But it's still near and dear to my heart for reasons that I've gone over 10 billion times. So if you want to know why, look back at previous sessions. So we are going to dive into this with a variant, my variant. Okay, this is one that I created. It doesn't change the rules a ton. It just adds one additional thing that I kind of talked to Tristan about. And he was like, "Oh, sounds cool." So I was like, "Cool." So let me experiment with it and try it. And so far, pretty decent successes. You can adapt it if you want. If not, completely up to you. But it's just a very slight one. We'll go through what it means at the time. But before I begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you are neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you. Well, let's go ahead and get some information about this wonderful game, amazing game, and get down to the table. 2017, I was right. So the game came out in 2017. This is the first iteration of Gloom of Kilforth. That doesn't mean there's a second edition or whatever. All that means is that there's Gloom of Kilforth, there's Shadows of Kilforth, which that's the playmat I'm playing on today. And then the one that kickstarted and was successfully funded was Call of Kilforth, which is the next coming saga in this series, which I think is fantastic. Board Game Geek rated it 7.6. 1.8 thousand people rated it. There's tons of comments. I think the game's great. I love the sandboxy style of games, and Tristan is just amazing. And the music that you heard while you were waiting for the stream to start, if you came in at that time, is actually from Tristan's wife Francesca. She is a classically trained pianist and songwriter, and she wrote all of that beauty that you were listening to, which is fantastic. So Francesca, thumbs up. It's amazing. A wonderful group of artists, but we've got Anio who did a lot of the art for this. The art on this game is exquisite and published, self-published. So Tristan does his own legwork because the guy is just amazing. So 1 to 4 players. Community says best played. Community says 1 to 2 can play, but best played solo. I think 2 player is like, don't go past that because then even though everyone only does one action, there could be some bogged down. There's a lot of stuff that could happen. You can play this game 4 player. And matter of fact, one of my really dear friends, Steven, I believe he's played this game 4 player solo, like 4-handed, and he says it's an amazing experience. I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just gonna be playing true solo, the best played one. About 60 to 180 minutes, but it's going to be a little bit longer because when you stream, it takes a little bit more time. So the weight on it is about a 3.11 out of 5. A lot of things that people like to throw around the word fiddly, but I don't think the game's fiddly. It's pretty straightforward once you dive into it and get used to it, and it's a fun romp. So if it piques your interest, check it out. Like I said, it's my number one game of all time. So okay, let's get down to the table and do some setup for people who have never done seen the game or done setup before. So we've got the lovely playmat that's set out here. We've got our locations in the terra size cards because I gotta go all out, right? And then we've got everything pretty much set up for building this land of Kilforth. At the center is always the Sprawl City. So this is the center of it all. And look at that art on there. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can perform market actions here. So you can do that if you want, but always put that at the center of your map and it will be good times. So before I lay out the land of Kilforth and deal with the crazies, we need to select our hero that's going to be going on an adventure. Usually I just kind of grab some, but Steven has challenged me to say, go random. So I'm going to go random. In Kilforth, there are 10 races, or yeah, sure, races that you can pick. So out of these 10, I'm going to shuffle these up, divide them. We're going to do like the elimination style. I'm going to shuffle them up, divide them into groups of 5, and roll some dice. So we'll give them a nice shuffle. So let's just kind of build this up, and we'll see who our hero is. Each one of them have different stats, different abilities, but they all start off with the same goal and the same health. So you don't get a health advantage if you're like, oh, you want to pick the person with the most health. It's all the same. And then, okay, Group A. It's 5, right? So we're going to grab a D6. And we're going to roll and see. I'm going to shuffle these up. And then we're going to roll and see who wins. So top is 1. I rolled a 1. So we are a vampire. So then we did that. Group B. Shuffle these up and we'll roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A dwarf. So it's between the vampire and the dwarf. Who is it going to be? Who is going to win? So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are the dwarf. We shall be the dwarf. So the wonderful art on here, as you can see, is the dwarf. Sorry, this thing always gets in my way. I don't know why. That. And this and that out of my way. There we go. Okay. So this is our dwarf. She has 3 fight, 3 lore, 2 sneak, and 2 influence. For health, she starts with 1 gold, and her heroic ability is resilient. When daylight ends, if you're at a mountain location, you heal 1. What's really cool about this is that one side is the female side, one side is the male side. Exact same stats, exact same abilities. Tristan just gives you some choice, and I really appreciate that he put that diverse set in there. So I think that's great. So that is our race. Then we need to choose our class. So our class is of 12. So once again, elimination we go. We're going to shuffle, make 2 groups of 6, and roll some dice. So I'm going to make this as however you want. I'm going to shuffle them up good. That's like 6. So group 1, we'll shuffle this, give it a roll. Here we go. 1, Druid. I keep rolling 1s and like, anyway. Grab the second group. That might not be a good combo, but we'll play it as it lays. Next group. 5. 1 and 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A scout or a druid. I don't think I've ever played the scout, so this will be interesting. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're a dwarf scout. Well, that's gonna line out. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? I'm looking for my. Here she is. Put this down so that I can reach in the box. Grab her. It's there. Sure, why not? Let that fly. I just threw something. So this will be her. All right, so let's talk about the scout class. So she is a scout. She will be class shadow. And this deed veil, which means exhaust, reconnoiter, gain 1 search AP. So pretty cool. And it boosts her up a little. It boosts her sneak and it boosts her fight. A fighty dwarf is good. Is a good dwarf. Okay, so she is shadow, so we'll get rid of the martial, arcane, and pious upgrade abilities. Those will go bye-bye. And then what I like to do is I like to take the abilities and just kind of put them out so they're not shuffled off somewhere. And then as we level up, we'll reveal what our abilities are and what our options are. She goes here on the playmat, and the class goes there on the playmat. And the playmats are fantastic. I recommend them. So as you can see, lovely pictures, multiple different pictures of playmats that they have, but everything laid out on the board that kind of helps you with what you need. So playmats, beautiful. Hey, Cynthia. Gotta love some Kilforth Sunday. Exactly. So now we need to deal with our ancient. This is the vile evil that we need to be facing. So our ancients are... where are you, dude? Your plot cards, that's your... Oh, here it is. The Deacon of Betrayal. The Marquis of Pain. Not confused with the House of Pain. The Abbess of Penance, which is my favorite character in the game. And the Prince of Ruin. So we are going to determine who we're going to face by die roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I don't have a D4 with me, but I can probably get one in seconds with my massive dice collection. Don't judge me on my dice collection. It's not fair. All right, I got a D4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, cool, cool. See how we do. I got a 4. All right, so we're fighting the Prince of Ruin. The Prince of Ruin. Taking on the Prince. Okay. Our Saga. Yep, this is how this stuff shakes out, people. How many sagas are there in the game? What are we trying to accomplish so that we can face the Prince? Oh, there's lots of sagas, lots of replayability. Hey Brian, has some dastardly being ripped off your entrail stuff that Cynthia, you know what to do for me, right? Just go ahead and give one good flick in the head, please. Hello, Brian. I'm currently coveting your playmats. They're so pretty, aren't they? Order some, Cynthia. Order some. So these are all the things. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what are we going to do? It's a 5. So let's do these out in this way. This way. I promised Steven I'd go full rando, so... Okay, this side. 1. Sorry. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Okay, and then this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. And who will win? Who will win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Casket of Souls, held by the Prince of Ruin. Interesting. I would, but they are out of print. Oh no! Yeah, a lot of people bought these up. The Call of Kilforth map is going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, so our Saga. We'll talk about the Deacon and the Prince in a second. Hey, Steph, what's going on? I did add on the Call play map, but I love the Shadows one. Yeah, it's so pretty. So our Saga is the Casket of Souls. A primordial force stirs inside an elemental relic located deep within the old forest. Every child in Kilforth has heard the stories about the Casket of Souls, but only now have people begun to suspect that the tales could be true. A nearby tomb holds a map to the relic, protected by mystical runes that can only be undone using powerful sorcery. Alright, so we need to take a regale action, spend 5 gold to complete this. And that means that we need a forest location, a place location, and a spell to be able to unlock to complete this chapter. So we'll put this down in our Saga location. And then our lovely prince, the dastardly fiend, who is one of the generals of the Gloom, is here that we have to face. So Prince of Ruin, Masklaw's chief lieutenant, revels in the joy of battle. The prince's insatiable appetite for war has torn the veil asunder and unleashed demonic hordes from the nether realm upon an unsuspecting Kilforth. So, Masklaw's is the dastardly bad guy that we haven't seen yet, and I'm sure Tristan will deal with what that comes with. So he goes on the ancient slot. His ability card will go on. Basically, this means that whenever a forest location falls into Gloom, which is kind of apt. So whenever our forest location falls into Gloom, his plot continues. And at the end of the game, if he has plot cards, he powers up when we fight him. So we'll give these plot cards a shuffle. Hey, Frederick, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, Pope Chair. Right. All right, so we are ready to adventure around the land of Kilforth. So I said it's sandbox. What we do is we take all the locations, give them a lovely shuffle because I sleeve my cards. All right, so we place these anywhere, any range. There's no rhyme or reason. You build the land of Kilforth the way you want to build it when you play. So I'm just going to be throwing stuff all over the place, and we are going to see kicks. And you could follow any pattern. You don't have to follow mine. Pick anything that makes you comfortable. Kilforth sits between a bog and a forest. No, Kilforth sits in a swamp. Okay, cool. And of course, all the forest locations are far away from me. Of course they are. Why shouldn't they be? All right, so the land is built out. Beautiful, right? Beautiful, isn't it? So the Sprawl city sits nestled between a mountain and swamp. Sorry, Skyrim on PS4 again. Guess where the inspiration came from? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know, Frederick. Got nothing. So we put our character in the Sprawl. We start with 1 gold. Look, the maps have places for everything. We start with 4 fate because we can twist the world of Kilforth once every game round to our favor. And because we have 4 health, we also have 4 actions. If you lose a health, you lose an action. That's how that goes. All right, and I will keep, because I like to stick and move, I will keep a hidden token handy. All right, we're ready to begin. First thing we have to do is we have to select rumors. So rumors are basically cards that are in your hand. So if you've played Arkham Horror, if you've played any other game that you have a hand of cards, or Magic, for that matter of fact, they are cards that are in your hand that are out of play. When you are able to play them, you put them down on the board, and they come in play. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple stuff. So you can only have 6 cards as assets at a time. You can only have 6 loot tokens at a time, so you see the numbers of 6s. But when you start off, you get to select what your rumor's going to be. Well, I know I need a spell. I'm kind of like this scouty shadow person who really sucks at spells. But I want to actually be a little bit stronger. Get my influence going. I'm actually going to go with allies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ally deck, shuffle them up. I'm going to shuffle these decks as I come to them. Otherwise, you will see me shuffling decks all game for like an hour. So as I need them, I will shuffle them. All right. Oh, and so I got to explain my variant, and put some places in Gloom because I'm starting with a little bit of a harder mode. I heard a rumor that the dice are plotting against you. I believe that rumor. That's not rumor, Brian. That's truth. All right. So when you start the game, you draw 2 of the same exact type, and I've got. Wish I'd have gotten a vampire, to be honest. I've got the Illusionist, who is an ally with the Arcane trait. Deed Sacrifice, defeat a stranger location. Sacrifice means discard the card. And if I want to put this down as an asset, I have to go to the Open Heath and do a search. Or a discover action, sorry. And then we have Smuggler, ally Shadow. I become hidden when I use this. I actually like the Smuggler. Like that. I think I'm going to take the Smuggler. And then you just take this card and shuffle it back into the deck. Okay. Let's talk about the Knight deck. So I'll grab these. Give these a shuffle. And when you first play your first game of Gloom of Kilforth, hey Greg, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. when you first play your first game of Gloom of Kilforth or Shadows of Kilforth, don't do this because this makes the game a little bit more tougher. Instead, just you'll start the game, but you'll start the game immediately and take your 4 actions from where I left off now. But I'm gonna add in a little bit of difficulty, just a smidgen. Okay, so we'll shuffle these up, and 3 locations are gonna fall into Gloom to start for me. Any effects that are on the night cards doesn't matter. First location is going to be the lush jungle is going to fall into Gloom. We will ignore that it's a forest location for putting plot cards. We do not do that when you do this because that makes the game even harder. So the lush jungle, which is all the way up, the lush jungle. No, that's the lost forest. Blessed pop. Where are you? Lost Forest, Shrouded Glade. Blessed Grove, Old Wood, Lush Jungle. We flip it over, it falls to its Gloom side. Discard the card. Next one is the Open Heath. Hey, look where I gotta go. So the Open Heath falls into Gloom. So already the land is being subjected to the terrible. And Verdant Fields falls into Gloom. So those are our first 3 locations that fall in. The Gloom is closing in on Kilforth, making this very difficult. I'll put this to the side so it's not on the asset board, making me think that I can play this. Prince of Ruins token is there. We'll get rid of 3. And let's talk about my variant. So the variant of this game, all I did was, because this game uses the die rolls are 5s and 6s are successes. So you've seen this if you've played Eldritch Horror, which is a great game, or any of the other games from that time, from Fantasy Flight Games or Come On or things like that, where 5s and 6s are successes. Everything else is just a miss, fail, you're done, too bad. I've updated, my variant does it a little differently. What I've decided to do, and what Tristan's actually wrote in his book, so I kind of took his easy mode and made a less easy mode. Let's just call it a less easy mode. One of the things that he says in his book, and I can't remember what page it's on to be honest, but it says that if you're finding that the game is really hard, you can make 4s successes as well. Right? So you can say that if you're saying, man, these 5s and 6 aren't coming around, I'm a bad dice roller, it's not really working, you can make 4s complete successes, which makes it a 50-50 chance of you succeeding and enjoying the game the way that you want to. What I've done is I've taken that and I've scaled it back just like a hair. And by doing that, I say 4s are partial successes. So that means that if I roll a 4, I actually need 2 4s to get 1 success. So a 4 is not a success, it's just a partial. And 2 4s make 1 success. 5s and 6s are still successes. So that's my variant. That's the Canje variant. But that's the only change to the game that is being made. Everything else is fantastic. Okay, let's get started. So we got 4 actions to make in a day. My first action is to hide. That's the first thing I'm doing. So that's my first action. And when I hide, that means that I can move anywhere I want. I won't get surprised if a monster jumps and punches me in the face, because I don't like that. My second action is I'm going to move. And we'll go to the Wretched Bog, which is a Badlands card. Hey, look, I'm shuffling the Badlands deck. And remember, I'm looking for a spell. One of the things that you want to pay attention to on these cards for people who are just getting into the game and haven't figured this out already. So now you're going to roll all 3s. That's probably right, Steph. You're probably spot on. The colors that you see here, like spell, kind of attribute to locations like bogs, which has the same, like Badland cards, which has that same color. So you're more likely, it's not that it doesn't appear anywhere else, but you are more likely to find spells in Badlands and places in forests. So just kind of keep that in mind as you play through. But you're all right, Steph. I am going to roll all 3s. so let's see what we're facing with. Okay, so let's see what our first card is. Our first card is the Pit of Hell. Yeah, that's where I live. So the Pit of Hell, you need six successes on a lore check to defeat this location. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Pull up a chair. If you defeat it, see that spell symbol? What I told you, and you get 3 gold. It also has the keywords Quest, Destroy, and Badlands. So let's go ahead and put that here. That's a lovely location that's there. Remember, oh, I rolled 3 dice. I think I'm going to try for that. So let's go ahead and confront this location. I roll 3 dice because my card says so. And I need a 5 or 6. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Canje Sundays are back. Brian, it's true. It's true. All right, so let's see what we got. So I got 1 success off of that. So we'll do. This is a counter for 1 success. Now, what's the ability of me getting another there? Not likely. So I'm going to keep on easing on down the road. So I'm gonna spend my last action. Do I want to end my day like that? Yeah, let's open up some stuff. Actually, no. Let me try again. I'll spend my day here. I probably should. Maybe. I need to get to a forest. Let's go ahead and move to the forest location. I'll come back to that later. So let's shuffle the forest deck. See how this goes. Is my shuffling getting better, or are y'all just kind of being nice? I just want to bend these cards, but the art's too good, and I love this game too much. And then everyone will kill me if I bend these cards. All right, here we go. Okay, what are we finding? All right, what do we got? We got ourselves a thief. Well, the thief needs 2 influence to come to our side. He's a stranger, villain, forest. Well, I need that forest keyword. Matt, when you start an influence test, perform a sneak 3 test. If I fail, I pay 1 gold or lose 1 health. Ew. Alright, so he is there just kind of hanging out. Since he's a stranger, he's not an enemy. But that ends my day. I'm out of actions. I'm done. I will hold on to this. We don't do that check yet. So what we will do is we're going to draw our night card. Aw, look, a nice day. Really not. Weather, howling gale. The old forest falls into gloom, and it says, when revealed, place 1 obstacle at each location for each stranger it has. When a stranger enters play, place an obstacle at that location. Yay. So, well, the stranger is in play, and the weather is an ongoing effect. Oh, and the old wood falls into gloom, which is this. And guess what? That's a forest location that gets a plot card. What is our plot? Cavern of Ruin. Prince of Ruin, place abode. This cavern is ghastly, swarming nest of sickened creatures seemingly made entirely of eyes and teeth. Creatures that should never see the light of day. They feast on anything and everything that they see. You need to gather the resources required to destroy them and seal this place off for good. To defeat this, I need to spend 2 gold. If I don't, I will lose all my gold when I face the Ancient. So that is a plot that is happening right there. And because of the weather card, I have to put what's called an obstacle that's on a stranger. Boop. That's a stranger. There's an obstacle on. That means I can't confront the stranger until I clear the obstacle, which is basically an action pass. Alright, so we get all our actions back at the beginning of the day, and we proceed on. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to spend 1 action to clear this obstacle. This clears. So when I clear the obstacle, I go to the loot bag. The loot bag is filled with wonderful things, and some not so much. No thinning here, just field of gray. Alright, so what did we get from the loot bag? We got 2 gold. So that is out of the loot bag. We get 2 more gold for clearing that obstacle. Gray and balding. Alright, so now that that's cleared, that just burned an action. Sorry, we wouldn't be hidden anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can influence this young chap to be my friend. Well, I got to roll a sneak test, and I need to roll 3 successes, or he steals one of my gold. I got 1 success. He steals one of my gold. Yay. Now, let's go on with this influence check. So I need 2 influence to do it. I roll 2 dice. So if I do not make 1 success on the first influence check, he becomes an enemy. Woo! I'm going to spend a fate. I'm going to spend the fate to gain 1 success so he does not become an enemy to me. I don't feel like fighting him. So I got 1 success, and then my next action I'm going to try to influence again, so I just need 1 more. Look at that! Look at that! Partial, 1 success. Woohoo! So he comes into my hand as my buddy. So I have influenced him. And what do I get? I can either take him or get an ally or gain an ally. I'm gonna take him, and I can either take 2 gold or go to loot bag. I'm gonna take 2 gold. And he is in my hand as a rumor. Cool! I've got 1 more action. I'm gonna hide. And that'll end my day. What's next? See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. All forest cards seem to be coming out right now. The Abyssal Gate. Enemy, demon. Place this enemy at the Lost Forest, and the Lost Forest falls into Gloom, which is another plot card because it's a forest location. Lost Forest is up here, falls into Gloom. It goes there, and the plot card comes out. What's our plot? What is our plot? Gets place respite. The air shimmers and flickers as you stare at the old wreckage of a building, which is covered in painted signs and sigils hailing the Prince of Ruin. The angles are strange and peculiar. It seems as though it was built in a different time, in a different universe. You can explore the building if you wish, but as you stare at it, you feel your very energy being drained away by some unseen ethereal force. To defeat, lose AP equal to your hero's skill level. And that is a plot card that's there. Wow, lots of forces. Lots of forces falling in the Gloom. Lots of them. Okay, I will lose hidden, gain my stuff back. So I've got 1, I've got forest. I need to find place. I'd like to get this shadow ability. Wait, I have to go to Lonely Gorge for that, don't I? Where's the Lonely Gorge? Probably somewhere on the other side of the board. Oh, it's right. No, it's the Lava Canyon. Yep, there it is. It's all the way on the other side of the board. Ew. Alright, so first action is to hide. Second action is to move it. And since there's already something there I don't have to draw, let's try to see if we can get this. So I'm going to roll to, what am I doing? I'm trying to, so 3 dice. 3 dice it is. I got just 1 success and a partial success, so I just got 1 success on there. I'm not going to beat this thing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I might as well just keep moving. I just wanted to try. If I got 3, I'd keep moving. So I'll just keep on moving. Now I'll move to the Sprawl. Maybe not. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll move to Sprawl City. And that'll end my turn. Next day. Wave of Doom! Enemy on undead. Place the enemy at the dead swamp, and the dead swamp falls into Gloom, which is a bad land. Dead swamp right here. Falls into Gloom. Boom. Okay. Get my actions back. Lose hidden. I don't like going to mountain locations because terrible thing. Is this Gloom or Shadows? Title says Gloom. Matt says Shadows. It is Gloom. It is Gloom. Only because there is no Shadows map. There's only the Gloom map. There is only Zool. Yeah, there's no Shadows of Kilforth game map. There's only the Gloom. Sorry, there is no Gloom of Kilforth game map. There's only Shadows and soon coming Call. So yeah, this is okay. Let's go ahead and hide. And then let's go ahead and move to Spine Ridge Pass. And let's shuffle this horrible deck. So far, I shuffled 2 of the 4. Yeah, thank you, just curious. Yeah. There's no there's no shadow. Yeah. There's no Gloom mat, just shadows. I keep saying that backwards. But this mat's double-sided too. There's 2 sides to this. There's this one, and then there's a lighter side. I went with the darker because I don't know how much glare you guys are seeing. I know you can see my ceiling fan, but I don't know how much glare you're seeing off the cards. So it's just if I flipped it, it would be even brighter. It's just a brighter view. Alrighty. Okay. What are the chances that it will be a monster? What are the chances it's going to be a monster I don't want to fight? Or what are the chances it's going to be a monster that's going to take one of my AP? Dang it. Okay, so it's a monster. So it's an enemy undead mountain. Its weakness is Pious, which means if I had Pious, I would defeat it right away. And it has 4 health. So it's a zombie. There's some flavor text for you to read if you want to. I'm hidden, so it can't see me. So I can engage in fighting with it. But I have to. I have to fight with it. So we're going to spend an action to fight. So I'm going to roll my fight. I have 4 dice to fight. He fights with 1 die. And he has 4 health. I have 4 health. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be big fun. Big fun. I got 1, 2, 3 successes. So I put 3 damage on him. We might as well move this off because... And he hit me for 1, which means I lose my last action and a health. But we still fight. Ooh, no we're not. I'm going to spend the fate and kill him. I don't feel like getting hurt again. I'm going to spend 1... So I have 2 fate left. I had 3 fate left. I'm going to spend 1 to make it a success. So I'll just kill him outright. I don't feel like playing around with this guy. And I killed him. I can get an item or keep this card. I don't need this. I'm going to go for an item card. We'll shuffle the item deck. See what we get. Something to make me strong. Something that I could find at Spine Ridge Pass, perhaps. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. All right, let's see what we find. That's probably behind me somewhere. Oh no, that's headed in the direction I want to go. Bounce Longsword. It's an item or weapon. Sacrifice it. As your action, defeat an enemy at an adjacent location. And I need to go to Lush Jungle to find it. So we found that. That goes in our hand. And then instead of keeping this card, I'm going to go to the bag. What we find? It says we found a boot. +1 sneak for 1 test. Ooh, we put that down there. Well, he hit me. I didn't like it. And that ends my day. So, I would have rolled an extra die because I was hidden. I forgot about that. It wouldn't matter. Alright, so let's go to our night. Pouring Rain. When Breaking Camp ends, each hero with 2 or more AP loses 1 AP. Rolling Hills Falls. So this gets discarded. That takes over. I get 3. Oh, but the pouring rain, I'm down to 2. So, yay, game. Okay. Ooh, the path to the lush to the lonely gorge is terrible. I need a forest. And there's none around me. I'm just going to spend an action to move here. And then I'm just going to spend an action to rest, which will get me back 1. I'll end my day in the Sprawl. Another weather card, please. No event. Discard a place from play. Well, both of these things are places. The Lonely Gorge falls into Gloom. The Lonely Gorge. That's where I'm headed. So that's a terrible area to be around right now. Well, both of those are places. I'm going to get rid of this one. Discard that bad boy. And that is that. Start the day. Pelting rain. Game is horrible. Wow. Well, let's go to Blessed Grove. I'm going to hide. Then I'm going to move down to here. And we've got a place. Ooh. So we've got a place. Respite Badlands. I can either try to sneak or take a lore test. And if I beat it, I gain 2 health. I can get a trophy and a gold if I want. So that goes here. I got 1 more action. Let's try to sneak. Roll 3 dice. Ooh, I think I'm gonna spend the fate for that. Spend the fate. So 1, 2, partial. So that's just 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna spend the fate to make it 3. Remember, you can only spend 1 fate a day. So I beat this. I would heal 2. I'm not hurting, which is fine. I could take this card or get a title. I'm gonna go for the title deck, and now I'm gonna go to the bag. So I'll discard this. I'm going to go to the title deck, shuffle it up. Mike, if you ever have any questions about the game, let me know. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad shuffle. Okay. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, let me know. I will be more than happy to answer them. Other than Brian. So what do we get? We've got Horse Rider, Title Steed will gain a move AP. Unfortunately, it's in the Lost Forest, which is probably on the other side of God's back, which it is all the way over there with the Abyssal Gate. That goes in my hand, and then I'm going to the bag. What do we get? We got 1 gold. So I have enough money to regale. I just don't have my symbols. Okay, that's day's end right there. Let's see what's next. Orc Raiders in the Wretched Bog, which is here. The Wretched Bog not only has a pit of hell, but there's Orc Raiders at the pit of hell. That's fun. So now we get to go to a forest location. Finally, we get our turn back because pelting rain takes away 1. We're no longer hidden. 1 to hide, 1 to move to the forest. I believe I shuffled the forest deck. Yes, I did. Place respite forest. Ooh, it has. I already have forest, so this will give me place, and then I just need spell, and then I can level up. So if I beat it, I get a spell as a trophy. This was exactly where I wanted to be. All right, so sacrificial altar. I think you just broke my husband. He laughed too hard to breathe. So, my turn. I'm going to try to defeat this to see if I can regale next turn. Let's go ahead and see if we can. Go ahead and roll these dice. We cannot. That's a partial success and an utter failure. So that ends my day. Night phase. The Spine Ridge Pass falls into Gloom. And we get a stranger that is put there, but remember, we don't have to deal with that because of pelting rain. Lose hidden status. Gain this. Lose 1 because of pelting rain. And here we go. First action. Trying to sneak. 1, 2, and a partial success. Let's let this play out. I'll put 2 successes on there, and then I'll spend another action to do it again. There we go. 3. We got it. So we got this as a trophy. We gain a spell. So let's go ahead and shuffle the spell deck. Wait, why did I put this here? That was weird. That was weird. Actually, I think I already shuffled the spell deck. Sorry. So we gain a spell, Acid Cloud. Oh, spell. You get a Lava Canyon. I don't want to lose that spell. And then we'll keep this in hand, and we will take 2 gold. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool spell. So Acid Cloud says exhaust it. When a battle starts, your foe loses 1 HP at the end of each skirmish step until the end of the battle. So I just keep killing them, and I have to find it at the Lava Canyon, which is all the way over there. Wait, how can I get there? Barrowmore can get me there. Where's Barrowmore? Where is Barrowmore? Jeez. I'd be wasting a lot of time if I don't do this now. I want to keep that card. Oh well. I need to level up and keep trucking. So my last action is to regale. So my regale action, I need to discard. Rumors you discard, you do not keep. So a spell, a place, and a forest keyword. And 5 gold. 4, 5. These get discarded to their respective desks. And I level up. So I've completed my chapter, and we go to chapter 2. So chapter 2. Badlands quest and title. I have a title. I just need a quest and a Badlands card. So following the map, you come upon a group of isolated locals forced to scratch out and living amid the swamps, who report that waves of creatures have been spotted rising in the night and carrying people away to feed the Casket of Souls. You must learn more about these creatures in the casket they purport to serve, but to do that, you will need to earn the trust of the locals. Alright, so when I level up, I get my level 1 abilities. So I get to choose either Lookout or Forager. So for Forager, I can just exhaust this card at a forest location, heal. A Lookout, spend 1 AP to look at the top card of the encounter deck. I'm gonna do the heal one, and this card gets removed from the game. I also gain 1 health and 1 exhausted AP. Yay, I leveled up. And we need to play this together sometime. Yes, Cynthia, we do. We do. I agree. I completely agree. Alright, so that... Where do I need to go? Lost Forest? Where's the Lost Forest? So Lost Forest, Lush Jungle, Lonely Gorge. I think I might head this way. I need to get some stuff down. Okay, so that ends my day. Let's see what happens next. Ah, awesome. Veil of Fog. I hate this card. Each hero is limited to 1 movement a day. But it replaces this pelting rain nonsense, and I hate it. So the Green Meadows falls into Gloom. So getting up there is going to be a trial. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. What can we do? When the night begins on the 3rd day after this card enters play, discard it. So we're going to put that. We'll put a counter of 3 on it. Say that on the 3rd day, it is removed. I thought that, oh, no. That's not I hate that card, but that's not my most hated card. But this time we actually get all our AP back. Okay, so, but we can only move once. And I actually I need a quest and a Badlands card. Honestly, right here is where we want to be. So my first action is to hide, and my second action is to do my 1 a day movement to see what comes up in the Badlands. Okay, this will get me. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. We've got a pilgrim. So weakness is steed. Oh look, I have the steed keyword, but it's not an asset, so I can't auto beat him. But he's a pilgrim that's there, and he does have the Badlands keyword, which is what I care about. So my next action, I'm gonna try to be like, hey man, hey dude, let's go ahead and why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? So I'm gonna roll 2 dice, and I got 2 6s. Oh yeah. So I have won him over. He has become my bestest bud, and I'm gonna keep him and go to loot bag. You know, you're going the same way I'm going. Hey, look what I found. Y'all ready to see what I found in the loot bag? That's what I found. That's what I found. Nothing. I got Canje by a dice bag, by a loot bag. All right, so I've got Badlands. I have title. I just need quest. Well, quests show up in purple, which means they're in Badland locations. Where's the Old Woods? It's probably right next to Darkmire. Oh, it's up there. Ooh. I have to come out of hiding to confront him. So I'm gonna hide again. And then I'm gonna move into this location. Digging around in your wallet? That's exactly what I found in my wallet. So we've got Mummy, Weakness, Combat. So I gotta fight this thing. It rolls 5 dice. I could die. But I gotta fight it because I'm out of actions. So here we go. I gain surprise since I'm hidden, so I'll come out of hidden. So I'm gonna roll 5 dice, and he's gonna roll 5 dice. What could go wrong? So I hit him for 1, 2, 3, and he hits me for 1. Not bad. I beat him. He hit me once. But I did beat him. He had 3 health. Oh, 1 move per day. Oh, I forgot. Oh. Alright. This is going to happen anyway. Yeah, you're right. 1 move per day. Ah. That's delay. Anyway, he would be here. I'd say I'll do the search here. How about that? This is a Badlands. Good catch, Cynthia. Good catch. This also is a Badlands, so I'd say I'd search there. He would come up, and no harm, no foul. So he would still hit me. I'd still defeat him. I just can't move. So thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. All right, so enemy undead Badlands. I'm going to go for the item and the 2 gold. Item. I got Flight Draught. Relocate to any location if I ditch this card in the Rising Bluffs. Where is the Rising Bluffs? It's right here. And he also gives, what, 2 gold? I said I'd take gold. I can only move once per day, like Cynthia said, so my day is done. So let's tick this down to 2. Draw that card. Awesome. I didn't want to stay here anyway. Sprawl City has fallen into gloom. Place where I could buy stuff is a terrible place to be. Okay. New day. I only get back 4 actions since I'm wounded. I don't get back all 5. What was I doing? Let's go. Hide. Move. My 1 move for the day. Thorpe. All bow to Thorpe. Everyone, give in your bows to Thorpe. So, place abode Badlands, map trophy, heal 1, and perform a free market action here. Which, you know I gotta do this, right? So that's there. And because we're all praising Thorpe, we're gonna go ahead and spend an action to try to... Let's do the sneak part of that, because I roll 3 dice instead of 2. 1 success. Yeah, it's par for the course. Last action. Let's try it one more time. 1 success. I'm going to spend my last fate because I don't feel like dealing with this and I want to perform a market action. So, order of operation of how this works. You can't do like read half of this and then do that. You have to do the whole thing top to bottom order of operation. So, heal 1. So I heal. And perform a free market action. Sweet. I got 4 gold. Let's see what we can do. When you do market actions, you actually get assets. So, I'm probably going to go for... What do I need? I need quests, titles. Quests are in the spell deck, but I think I'm going to go for allies. So I'm going to draw 3 allies. We're going to see who these 3 are and how much they cost to buy. I mean befriend them. So we've got a healer. I got 4 gold, so I can buy her. She's got the pious keyword. When the night phase ends, heal 1, and she'll raise my influence. We've got a catalyst with also pious. 2+ to my my lovely influence. And we've got a necromancer with arcane. Take an enemy from a discard pile and put it into play at any non-city location. Why would I want that? I think I'm gonna go for the catalyst. I think there's another card that would be helpful and merge with this. These get discarded. I'm going to pay the 4 gold. 4. And she actually comes into my hand as an asset. So my first asset. I'm famous. Then we go back to this card, and we could get a title, or keep this card. Keep Thorpe. Every single time I say the name, I feel like it's some type of flying spaghetti monster. All hail Thorpe. We'll definitely take the 2 gold that comes with it. I'm trying to think if I should keep this. I think I will. I'm going to hang on to that card. For some strange reason, I feel like I'm going to need it. But that ends my day. So we'll take this down to 1. And draw our next night card. Spawning pit. Place abode. Reveal. Place this at the lava canyon, and the lava canyon falls into gloom. Ugh. Let's see, lava canyon. Where is the lava canyon? Here it is. Okay. Uday. Oh, 1 movement on my hands. What do I need to do here? So this is an asset. I need to go to the Rising Bluffs, which is right here, to find this card. So that then I can fly to the Lost Place of Maduhickey or the Lush Jungle. I can fly to the Lush Jungle to gain a weapon. Or the Lonely Gorge. Where's the Lonely Gorge? All the way over there. I could fly to Lonely Gorge, discover this, and then move down to get this. That could be pretty decent. Okie dokie. So we need to go to... Where do I get you? It's Rising Bluffs to get you? I had a whole plan, and it, like, as soon as I said okay, it fell out of my head. Oh, Rising Bluffs. That's what I was doing. Okay, so first action is to hide. Second action is to move into the Rising Bluffs. Pull this mountain card here. So mountains are always enemies. Yes! Alright, let me tell you why I just cheered. For people who played this game before, cheer with me. Hobgoblin. Look at his weakness. Shadow. You want to know what my class is? Shadow. When keywords match up, I immediately defeat him. So I immediately defeat him. I can take him or get an item. Of course, I'm going for the item. Invulnerability potion at the Grand Plains. Steven! What's going on? Pull up a chair. When a battle round starts, prevent all HP loss you would suffer this round. If I sacrifice it, so it's a one-time burn. And then I'm going to the loot bag. Gloom of Kilforth Kickstarter all in used for £210. We'll go over that, Frederick. I want to look at what Tristan has it for. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? I want to see what Tristan has it selling for. €210. Sorry, not pound, euro. I apologize. 210 euro. That seems a little pricey for a Gloom all in. If it's Gloom Shadows all in with matte sleeved, yes. But €210 for just Gloom to kill for it, that's way too much. I got nothing twice. Yeah, if it's just Gloom and kill for it, that's too much. Alright, so I defeated him. I got that. Then let's get this lovely card in the play. I'm going to discover the item potion at the Rising Bluffs. That becomes an asset where I can relocate to any location. Alright, I gotta plan this out because with Matt's expansions, same thing. Like I said, when we finish here, I'll go to Tristan's site, his shop, and I'll show you how much it should cost. And that's a fair price for what he's offering for it. So that's sleeve means nothing. You can buy sleeves. The matte plus just Gloom for €210. That's too expensive. I'd probably say the matte plus Gloom plus Shadows with the expansions plus all that $210. Yes. All right. So I got 2 more actions, and I need to. I can move to the lava canyon from there, but that'll be fighting that. That'll be a place that I need to defeat. I need to be ready for that. Let's do that. We're gonna head to the plains. First time y'all are gonna see a plains card in my phone. Stretch goals from shadows. But if you don't have shadows, how good is the stretch goals for you? I mean, you're like, hey, I got glow to kill for it, but I don't have shadows, so all these cards that I got, I can't use because I need to be able to integrate them. This game is cross compatible between Gloom and Shadows, no doubt, but I don't know. We'll look at it at the end. Yeah, inflation for that. I think €210. I don't know. Like I said, we'll look at pricing on Tristan's shop for those who are interested in purchasing this game after we're done. All right. Let's see the damage. Ooh, a quest. Hey. What I'm talking about. So, enjoy the beautiful art. Restore the farm as quest assist planes. We need 1 lore or 2 influence. You know I'm going for the lore check because I roll 3 dice. That doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but my last action is going to be roll 3 dice to try to get 1 success on this quest. We got it. 1 success. Okay. So we got this. This is a quest, so we're going to keep this. And then we're going to go to the bag to see if I can get nothing again. I have everything I need to regale save for money. So let's see what we get. We got a pipe. +1 influence for 1 test. Okay, so we've got quest. We've got Badlands. And we've got a title. We just need 3 more gold. And we're solid. I can actually sell this crap at Sprawl to get it if I want to, but our day's over, so it doesn't matter. All right, end of the day. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pull this. Shrouded Grove. Shrouded Glade falls into Gloom. Revealed each hero must discard 1 rumor. Ew. And we've got our next thing from the Grave of Ruin. It is sad that the prince's still beating heart is buried in a deep grave somewhere beneath this old mausoleum. The air is thick with the stench of death and poison, and you know you cannot stay for long. But if you can destroy his heart, it will deal a lethal blow to your nemesis. Lose 2 HP. Do it. And that's the Shrouded Glade. And we have to discard 1 rumor from our hand because of this stupid, stupid card. Alright, well, we're not losing those 3. Where are the Grand Plains? They're all the way over here. Hanging on to that. I want these 2. I think I might be losing this potion that I found. Yep, I'm gonna lose that. Okay, all back, not hidden. We can transport ourselves to the lava canyon. Face that place. If we beat it, we could get a title and 3 gold, which is what I need. So I don't need to hide from that place. I'm just going to spend an action here. Heroes may perform 1 move action here to go to the lava canyon. Next, I'm going to spend an action to deal with this place. It's 3 and 3 either way, but I have to declare. I'm going to go with Snake because I just need 3. Oof. Fail. Do it again. I can't end my turn here. Come on! I'm going to hide, and I'm going to move. I'll be back. Move here. An event. Cult of Masklaw. First hero performs an Influence 3 test. I don't have an ally, so thank God if I fail. So Influence 3, I've got 4 because I've got 2 on a dwarf and 2 from that. So, and I need 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. If I pass, I gain a spell. Steven. Steven's my keyword man. Steven, gain, rumor, or asset? I think gain is a rumor. I think gain is a rumor. I always check with him because sometimes I screw it up. I think gaining is it's a rumor, not an asset. Let's see. Rumor. Gain equals rumor. Thank you, Steven. So I'll gain a spell, which is Resurrect. Healing sacrifice when the loss of 1 or more HP would cause you to be defeated. Prevent all. And this is at the Windy Valley. Hey, Brian, what's going on? The Windy Valley is probably somewhere far from me. Oh, no, it's right here. Sweet. Okay. And that gets rid of this horrible card. And that ends my day. So let's see what the next night holds. The Dark Mire falls into Gloom. Freezing snow! Yay! Place 1 obstacle at each location for each quest it has. Sweet, there's no quests in play. Oh, yes there is. There's the Pit of Hell. Pit of Hell's a quest. And oh, and I forgot to get something. Oh, I got to do that to do it. And whenever one would come in, put that on it. Get all this back. I don't need to hide, so let's not waste time. Hop back over here, and then spend an action to let's try to sneak past this bad boy. 1, 2, and so I got 2 successes. I just need 1 more. So next action, come on, baby, let the good times roll. Got it. 3, beat it. So I beat it. I could gain this card, which is a place or abode, but I won't. I'm going to gain the title instead. Title rank: when you defeat a stranger, gain 1 gold. And then I'm going to get the 3 gold so I can regale and level up. And this card is gone forever. My next action is... I'm not hidden anymore. Yeah, my next action is to regale. Thank you. So, I need to spend a title, which is going to be this one that I just got. A quest, which is that. and a Badlands card, which is that, and 5 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get rid of these to their respective decks. That was a very weird noise just now. It came from outside. I will gain 1 gold. Sorry, I mean 1 health and 1 exhausted HP. I get to choose what I'm going to pick. We're going with... So when a battle starts, you're with surprise, gain +1 fight until the end of the battle. That's awesome. When a battle starts, your foe loses 1 HP. Nope, we're going with this one. We're going with that one. That's basically until the end of the battle, I get an extra die. Thank you. And we'll do that. And then, what do we do? So I gained that. We finished this. So those first 2 chapters are done. We then go to chapter 3. Chapter 3. Let's read it. Story time. Casket of Souls. To gain the favor of the locals leader, you agree to take on a task they have requested. Recover a lost artifact that is dear to their people. While searching for the artifacts, you discover that the night creatures emerge from the swamps in the same defiled area. You must be near their home. Stranger, item, and quest. So I've got Stranger. I knew I held on to that card for a reason. I have item, so I just need quest, and I want to get that item down. So I might be taking care of this round. Yeah, I might be doing this round. So we are going to spend an action, and I'm going to blindly move to the bog, which could be horrendous for my health. So let's blindly move. You know what? Well, if I get to the Windy Valley, I could put that healing spell down, but once again, meh. I can't unlock it, so why do that? Instead, I could go to the Shrouded Glade, end my turn there. I'd lose a health, but then I'd gain a health back. But I'll only have 5 actions instead of 6. Let's blind move. Let's do it. Blind move. Not a monster, not a monster, not a monster. Sweet, it's not a monster. Okay. So it's a stranger whose weakness is arcane, but I don't have arcane. And look at that influence. That is a lot of influence. I might as well just fight him. But not this turn. So that ends my turn. Yep. Go ahead and draw a net card. Spire falls into Gloom, and basically anything that we fight at Spire is going to be insanely powerful. Okay, so where are we? Get all this back. I mean, I could just kill the guy, but he's gonna roll 4 dice against me. I don't want to do that. And I need a quest and item. I want to get these items, so I think I might start pulling my plan into effect here. We'll go to the Lonely Gorge first, and then the other. So first action is to hide. Second, I'm going to deed sacrifice. Such a bad idea. I'm going to deed sacrifice this card, which means it doesn't cause an action, to relocate to any location. Going to the Lonely Gorge. And I relocated, I did not move, which I know means I don't have to draw a card. When you relocate to a location, it is not a move action. So therefore, you do not have to draw a card. Steven taught me that. So now, let's get these things going. So I'll spend an action at the Lonely Gorge to discover the smuggler. I will then spend an action to move down to the Lush Jungle. Draw a forest card. Another stranger. Dang it! I hate this. I saw the gypsy. Look at her weakness. Potion, and I just discarded a potion. Strength, villain, forest. She's a stranger, so she's not going to attack me. But influencing her is going to be tough. But I don't need to. I don't need to. Yeah, if quests come in play. So, my next action in my repertoire is to use in this lovely lush jungle to discover the item, the weapon. So now my keywords are weapon, shadow, and pious. Then I need to get to the Lost Forest, kill that abyssal gate, and we should be styling. Okay, now I got 2 actions and I need to get out of dodge. This is all just horrible. Like, all of this is just bad. So I need to find my... How do I get to the... Is there a transport? No, there's not a transport there. I think I just got to spend my 2 actions to move. I'm going to move down. Yeah, because I can't go over. I have to go down. So I'm going to move down to the green meadow. Oofda. I could sneak past them. But it would end my day to sneak past them. So I've got an Orc Ravager. It's gonna 3 health, 3 dice against me. Enemy. Oh. I can sneak past him for 1. I'm either gonna sneak past him or I'm gonna fight him. Rolling 3 dice. I'm gonna roll 3, 4, and 1 more, so I'm gonna roll 5. Well, I got surprise, so I'm gonna roll 3, 4, 5 dice against him. Could really hurt me and stop me from moving, but let's find out how this works. Kill it! Well done. Yes. So he hit me a lot, and I hit him a little. So he hit me for... He also... Partial successes work both ways, people. Just to let y'all know, it's not just me getting it. Enemies get it too. So he hit me for 2, I hit him for 2. I could discard a rumor and kill him. But I want my title steed. The healing one I don't mind ditching. I'm going to ditch this healing spell because I'm going to take 2 damage to make it 3 to kill him. I don't feel like dealing with him. And we're going to get an item. Cool. Rolling Hills. Any place close by? We got the shielded bracers, and then we're going to go to the bag on this guy. Rolling Hills is probably far from me. Where's Rolling Hills? Right here. And we're going to the bag. It feels, Steven, it's a good addition. It's a really, I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. It doesn't happen often enough for it to be an issue, at like a mess up. I gain a lantern, which is 1 search AP. So I like it a lot. That ends my day because he hit me. So I'm camping in a location. I am going to take 1 damage. That is in Gloom. And an event, Barren Waste falls into Gloom. Heroes must pay 1 gold to move to or from Sprawl City until the end of the next day. So Barren Waste. Wretched bot. Here it is. Barren Waste falls into Gloom. All right. So until the next day, there is no Sprawl City. I'll borrow that idea and try it in my next. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like what I created. So I only have 3 actions this turn because I'm pretty beat up. First one's gonna be hiding. Second one's gonna move into the Misty Fen, which is a swamp. Haunting. Strongest hero performs a study test. Oh, I'll lose 2 health if I fail the study test. I study, I just roll 3 dice. Once again, I need perfection, or I lose 2 health, and my day ends immediately. Oh, so I lose 2 health. And my last action, I've only got 1 health left, which means I only get 1 action next round. It's like I almost want them to kill me so I can get 2 health back. Okay. That ends that. My days end just like that. The Windy Valley falls into Gloom. And place this at the Windy Valley as an orc barracks. Okay. Well, I only get one. I only get one. The only thing I can do is rest. If I get to a forest location, but if something's bad in the forest, you know what? Let's do it. I'm moving to the forest blindly. Sometimes it's worth it as long. Yeah, I got no gold. That's why I was like, go ahead and knock me out. Hey Jess, what's going out? What's going out? What's going on? Mirage. It's a dungeon place that I'm gonna move here, so it's not bad. And I'm gonna kick my ability. It says Veil at a forest location to heal 1. So at least let me do that. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh wait, I'm gonna retcon. I forgot I can veil that to become hidden. The only reason why is because this is the card I hate. This is my hated card. Grr. When night begins, each hero who is not either hidden or at a location with a place loses 1 HP. I'm at a location with a place, so I really didn't need to. So actually, we don't need to retcon it. So I'm actually okay. And this is a constant weather effect. The Misty Fens falls into Misty Fen. Hate that so much. Okay, so this round I only get back 2 health. This goes up. I'm at a forest location, so I'll do that to get back a 3rd. Any little bit helps. What do I need? I need to go to the Rolling Hills, which is here. First I'll hide. Second I'll move. Actually, no. I'm an idiot. First I'll veil to hide. Second I'll move. And then let's draw this. Enemy Undead Badlands. During an engagement, the evasion opportunity stage is skipped. So we're fighting this jerk. It's a ghoul. It's happening. We're rolling. We were hidden, so we gained surprise. So 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna roll 2 dice against me, which no doubt will be like auto successes for you. I got 1, 2, 3 successes, which means I beat you, and you do not touch me at all. You only got 1 partial success. Take that, you jerk. So what are you? Enemy Badlands. I don't need any of that, so I'm gonna gain the item. A Dwarven Axe. I can't. It's unfortunate. But when I sacrifice that, I could put that down, but I have to be back at the Lonely Gorge. And I'm going to the bag to get another round of nothing. Oh yes, I drew 2 nothings. See what we're dealing with. We've got 2 gold. Okay. I got 1 more action. I'll spend the night at Rolling Hills, that's for sure. I think I'm going to rest to gain back another one. I'm still hidden, so that ends my... Oh, no, I would have come out of hiding. Last action is not to heal, is to hide because of that stupid card. So here we go. Rosen Knights, Rising Bluffs. Falls into Gloom. Probably the last... Where are you, Rising Bluffs? Right here. Discard an enemy from play. Ooh. The Abyssal Gate seems like a nice enemy to discard from play. Yeah. Bye-bye, sir. You're gone. Thank you. Terrible night card. I am still hidden, so I don't get pelted with hail. Lose hidden, and I gain back 3 this round. I'm going to veil this to hide. I'm going to spend an action to go to the Rolling Hills. It's a place. Hollowed Arches. If I beat it, I can relocate to any forest location. Ooh. Well, the Rolling Hills has something I want, which is this jewelry. So my first action is going to be to do that. To get that jewelry down as an asset. So it says sacrifice, discard an encounter card just drawn, and draw a replacement card. So if something terrible comes up, I can deal with it. My second action. Are all the forests gone? Oh my god, I'm about to lose this game. Oh no, the Blessed Grove's good. Okay, so I will do this. I'm gonna try the Hollowed Arches, and I'm gonna do Sneak because I just need one success. I say just, and I roll 3 dice. Got one success. We did it. Okay, so we get to relocate to any forest location. Back to there. I'm going to veil that to heal, and then let's deal with what's happening. I can get a title, or this card, which is Place Dungeon. I don't need any of that. I'm going to get a title card. Reputation. Defeat a demon enemy at your location, and it's a... Oh. Yeah. Alright, so where is... that's my excited voice. Baron Waster up there to get it, and I'm going to go to the bag for this. So I have item. I have something. I think I gotta check. Hold on, sorry. I got an axe, +1 for 1 battle round. Okay, do I have an item. I have a stranger, so I just need a quest. There's a quest there, but that's a tough one to do. That would end my turn. Barrowmore falls into gloom. And all is quiet. It's a weather. Oh, it cleared that pelting rain nonsense thing. Okay, ready. Go ahead and I get back 4 actions this turn. I just need a quest. That's it. And there's only one quest on the board. So we're gonna go quest hunting. We're gonna go quest hunting. First thing I'm gonna do is tilt this to hide. And I am going to... Let's go down to the plains. Place, Respite Plains. Map. Trophy, Force. So if we beat this, we'll lose an AP. But it's a place. That's a thing that happens. I don't want to lose an AP. So... Oh, sorry. When I started here, I would veil to gain a health back. And then I would move there. And then I will spend an action... Move to the Hidden Woods, maybe? No. A Reaper. I don't want to fight this guy. I'm going to discard my jewelry. So it says D, sacrifice. Discard an encounter card just drawn and draw a replacement. No, thank you. Yeah, he is, but I don't want him. 5 is... I'm not interested. Draw another one instead. Stranger, villain, forest. This is Ruffian. When you fail an influence, sacrifice 1 title. Alright, cool. That's why that card exists. I can just fight this guy. I think I'm just gonna fight this guy because I got surprise on my side. So I roll 5 dice. He rolls 2, and he's got 3 health. One, 2. He's got 1 and a partial success. I got a partial success. Can I ditch something to get that? Yep, I can ditch this to make it a 3rd success. Ditch this item. So 3, he hits me for 1. He's dead. Just fight him. All right, so I'm gonna get an ally as a rumor, and I'm going to the bag. Summoner Arcane. During the claiming of a reward, you may draw from the spell deck instead of another deck. Cool. And to the back. Worth a lot of gold. You trying to set me up, Steven. No way. Map. Relocate to any plains location. That actually might come in handy. Spire Tor is where? Here. There's a plains above it, and it's a relocate effect. But I would have to draw a card in Spire Tor because that's just an event that's there. That's not a thing. Getting this spell would be awesome. I also can relocate to... Actually, nope. I want Barren Wastes. And there's the Windy Vale right above it. And that's a place. That's not an enemy. Yes. Yes. So I will relocate to a plains location. I'll spend that. A deed action. I will then... Everything is fine. I will move here to the Barren Wastes. I know I'll lose a health, but I will discover title reputation. Defeat a demon enemy at your location, just straight out. Cool. And can I run anywhere? Oh, I'm gonna lose a health at the end of the day. Draw my night card. Event Doom Surge. The Hidden Woods, which will draw a plot card. And discard a quest from play. This is the only quest, which is unfortunate. So that gets discarded. And let's see what. Oh, wait, we got a question. We got a question. Oh, I have a question for y'all. So it says, I have a question for y'all. My totem had a keyword with an asterisk, and I had an ally with the same keyword and asterisk. Should I immediately discard? Yes. You can all... The asterisk on these cards, and to show you what Jess is talking about, let me show you this card. So this card has the asterisk with reputation. Asterisks mean that you can only have one of these keywords. So if you have if I had 2 reputation cards, I cannot have 2 as assets. I have to either keep one, or I have to discard one and keep the other. You cannot have more than one when you see that symbol. So, yep, good question. Good question. And I lost my mouse. But very good question. So, do I get anything for discarding it? Gold? No. You get nothing. Nope, you don't get anything for discarding it. It's gone. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, so it's just you can't make them assets. Keep that in mind. If they're in your hand as a rumor, keep it. But they cannot go down as assets. Drats. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we're pretty decent. That ends our day. We lost our health. We drew that. Oh, this is where we were. We were going through the story. Here we go. Alright, so Prince of Ruin. The corridors that run through the Vale to different locations across the land are starting to align, and rifts are appearing that threaten to release terrible creatures from the other side of the Vale to feast on innocent souls here. If everyone acts now to shut down the mystical rifts, perhaps you can save the would-be victims before it's too late. All heroes must lose 1 AP to beat this, and this is going to happen in 10-1. Alright, so let's see. So I get back 3 actions at the beginning of the day. Alright. We need a quest, man. We need a quest. She's a stranger, so I could just walk past her. So I'm going to... Sorry, these would tilt back. I would tilt this to become hidden, and then we're just going to go... Oh, there's an enemy down there. I could defeat an enemy at adjacent... Because it says sacrifice this weapon. As your action, defeat an enemy at an adjacent location. I could beat that enemy, gain an item, and then just keep on trucking. eastbound and down. Let's go ahead and spend an action. I'm gonna move here. Spend an action to get to the Sprawl. And spend an action to get down to the wretched dog. That's it. I have to replay the whole thing now. Alright, so we got our quest that just popped up. Trade route. So I get to perform a free market action if I beat this card, but I need this card to regale, and it's got the 3 gold I need to regale. So we're styling for the next day. That ends my day. So what's going down? Another quest in the Blessed Grove. Another place bites the dust. Place this quest in their Blessed Grove, and we got another problem with the prince. So, the prince's minions have been busy in the dark hours, erecting an outpost in his name. Within this forest, a horrific ritual is being carried out in his honor. If the demonic rites aren't stopped now, the consequences could be dire. Sacrifice an ally. All of that's there. All of that's happening right now. And we need our quest. So we'll start our day with 3, not hidden. And let's go ahead and deal with this quest. First action. Roll that influence. Roll that beautiful influence footage. So how are we gonna do? Partial success and nothing. Do it again. Because this is all we can do. 2 successes and a partial success. So my last action, I just need 1 more success. I got it. Sweet. All right, so we can perform free market action, but I can't afford to do that. We could keep this quest, which we are, and we're gonna get the 3 gold, and then next round we'll regale. All right, night phase. Grand Plains falls into gloom, and the Rosen Knights, the Rosen Crusade has begun. So that goes there. All right, I get back 3. First action, regale. So I have a quest, I have a stranger, and I have an item. Now, when they are oh, sorry, I got another question. Let's see, what do we got? Another question, Canje. Sorry. Don't say sorry. Ask your questions. Did you use just regular tarot card slide sleeves for your pimp out locations? Yes. It's going to the board game store. Yes, I did. I'll show you those once they end, Jess, so you know exactly which ones I got. I'll show you which ones I purchased specifically for this. But yes, they're regular tarots. Canje has 5 gold. He's totally going to the board game store. I am with my 5 gold. So, another rule to have, when you have rumors, they are discarded. When you have assets, you can choose whether to discard them or not. So, I'm not discarding that item, so therefore I just get rid of these 2, and I regale with 5 gold. I will gain my health. I will gain my exhausted that thingy. And I will gain my next ability, which is... Yeah, no problem. Don't say sorry. Ask questions if you have them. I'm here to answer. Steven and I are here to help. So, Deed, pay 1 gold to re-roll 1 of your dice during a fight test. Limit 6 times per day. Or just get a sneak. Well, we're going to do it this one. And if you choose to... So, what's that one? If you... And if you choose to discard the asset, you get full gold value of the card. Yep. Okay, so we're going with that because I need to pay somebody to get some good rolls around here. We finished chapter 3. We're on chapter 4 of our saga. The monsters reside in a deep, dark cave where they worship the great silence of the casket. You must execute their vile leader and purge the cave of the corrupting influence, making it safe for the nearby villagers and any pilgrims who wish to visit this hallowed place. You are also determined to steal into the shrine and open the casket for yourself, discovering the secrets of the primordial forces therein. Destroy enemy and respite. Yes, that is correct. We are answering all questions on my Discord. If you're on the Discord, you can ask at any time and I'll answer. There is the Kilforth Facebook page. Steven is always on there answering questions. He answers them fairly quickly. I'm not on there as much as I used to be, but he is always on there answering questions. And then when I'm on a stream, you can ask me and I'll answer. That's awesome. Okay, so we need destroy, enemy, and respite. I have none of those symbols, and this game is just about done. So let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do. Well, we have respite on this location, which is fine. I would get back... Oh, sorry, I had 2 actions left. First action, move over here. Second action, I would have to sacrifice an ally. Ew. Get rid of that card. I don't want to. What else can I do? Now we've got another quest. With assist. I don't want to do that. So let's do the quest instead. We're going to just shove you on down to the bottom. We're going to do the quest. Actually, no, I wouldn't have moved there. Sorry. I wouldn't have moved there. Where would I have moved? I think this is the last location that isn't in Gloom. Actually, I'm going to rest here. That'll end my turn. Okay, last night. The last night of it all. Discard a stranger from play. Are you a stranger? You are. Get out of here. Get out of here. And the Endless Brackens falls into Gloom. And once we end our day, we're done. So I get back 5. First action is to move over here. Second action is, let's just go out swinging. 2 partial successes, which makes 1 success. Third action, nothing. Fourth action, nothing. Last action, 1. So 2, I failed. And that's it, we lost. Game over. All locations have fallen into Gloom because we've lost. All night cards are gone, so all locations have fallen into Gloom. And we died. Yay! Okay, so there were some questions. I think Frederick was asking about pricing. So let's... I need to get a window real fast and in a hurry. So let's pull a window over here. Get my handy dandy keyboard. So as you can see, the partial success rule doesn't influence... Like, to me, it solves the 5-6 antiquated die roll thing. And with my die rolls, you see that it didn't do much. All right, so all or nothing games. Krista, huge shout out because you're awesome. Okay, so let's get this browser, this window capture. All or nothing. And Tristan is an amazing person. He is just an amazing individual. Okay, so this is his website. I need to get back over here. This website uses those tasty cookies that you heard about. Anyway, let's go to games. So we'll go to games. And we come down here to his game. So what I played today was Gloom Kilforth. He also has Shadows of Kilforth. And then the new upcoming Kickstarter that already closed is Call of Kilforth. I believe that it's still open. But anyway, cost of things for people who are like, well, I want to get this game. It looks cool. Look how much he's charging for the base game. So remember that Frederick was saying it's like €210. He's charging £60, which I believe the euro is the most expensive, is like the highest value money currency in the world right now. So you're paying way too much money. So if you add all this up, that's not 210. That is not 210. So that's why I was like, don't do that to yourself. Okay. So if someone's saying they want to get Kilforth, you can actually order it now from his site for £60. The Encounters expansion, you get more cards, which is what you saw. I do have that integrated into this deck, so you get more stuff. You get more plains, mountains, forests, and badlands locations. So get that, please. The Dark Gloom expansion you don't need. You don't need it at all. Oh, it was Shadows too? Yeah, the Dark Gloom expansion you don't need. Alright, and I'm a person who's like, I don't understand the word need when it comes to board gaming. Because that word shouldn't exist. But what it is, the Dark Gloom expansion is it has racier art. It's not bad or naked stuff. It's just the art's a little bit more racier, it's showing a little bit more skin. But it's just alternate art for a card. It doesn't add anything to the gameplay. So if you're saying, well, I want gameplay, you can skip Dark Gloom. And then the Pimp My Gloom expansions, those are the tarot cards that you saw here today that I've been playing with. Those are those tarot cards. So if you want those, you can buy them, or you can stick with the game with the cards that come with the base box, which are regular card sizes. I wanted the tarot, so that's what it. I need my games blasphemous. So that was Shadows. Sorry, Gloom. Shadows is next. Shadows is the same price. So there is Shadows Kilforth, right? There is the Adventure expansions, which add more cards, so more gameplay content. The Dark Shadows is the same thing with the alternate art. Like I said, it's not bad, it's just a little bit more racy. And then the Pimp My is the bigger tarot card size for Shadows. Alright? You can order those now if you want. There is Veil Wraith, which is an amazing game. It's a completely different playstyle. I played through all of the Veil Wraith core game on the channel. If you look in the playlists on my channel, you'll see all of them from vignette 1 to 5. I've played through all of them. So those are there, and then he has his historic battle system series, and then Lifeform, which is there. But like I said, yeah, Cynthia's right. The mats are sold out. So, but you can order. So you can order these things now. So I think if you go to order here, there you go. So everything's priced to sell, and this is straight from Tristan. This is his site store, so you can buy the game brand new, fresh out of the box stuff. The Valorant playmat, 1855 playmat. And it looks like the pre-orders are kind of still going. So ETA for delivery is Q1 of 2030. Ooh, I'll be playing. Limited edition. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. This game's gonna be insane. Alright, so that is if you're interested in buying that. So my thing is go on his site, Frederick, and price all the stuff they're selling minus sleeves. Like I said, don't worry about sleeves. Minus sleeves. Price that out, and if it comes to whatever it comes to, and it's same price, it's a good price. If not, I would probably say skip it and just buy the game. When we talk about Kickstarter stuff, hopefully I'm not logged in. Oh god, I'm logged in. Alright, so when we talk about Kickstarter stuff, let's see. So we'll go Gloom and Kilforth. So let's talk about what Kickstarter stuff you get for stretch goals. All these things are included in the base game. All of it. So you don't need, and when someone says, "Oh, it gets the Kickstarter content," you get it with the base game. Don't believe the hype. It's all with the base game. All the beautiful art. See, look. Oh, look. This is stuff we haven't. Oh, wait, that's in the base game. Oh, look. This is all that's in the base game. So I'd probably say if they're touting we got Kickstarter stuff, it's in the base game, or it's in the expansions one. So whenever they say that, don't believe the hype. Basically, the Kickstarter edition stuff is this right here. Those two. That's your Kickstarter exclusive content. So if they're telling you that that's what they have, it's that right there. That's it, all in. Let's see. So what else? Especially with the same thing with Shadows. And then we look at his upcoming stuff. Real Manor, which I'm looking forward to, and then that's just we're just gonna pretend we don't see that. So it'll be good. Anyway, let me see. I miss any other questions anyone else has? Nope. But if you are looking for that content, I'd probably say support the dev, right? To me, Tristan is amazing. Tristan is amazing. I met him for the first time in person at Gen Con. I haven't played 1855, but I have it, so I'll try it on the channel to see how it plays. It's a completely different battle system, a completely different playstyle, so I'll play that. But I'd say support the dev. He's an incredible fellow. I actually get to meet him for the second time at UK Game Expo, so I'll be there this year in June. So I look forward to meeting anyone who's going to be going to that. I look forward to meeting you there. Okay. Intro. All right. So that was Gloom of Kilforth, my #1 game of all time. Yay, UK Game Expo. Yeah, I get to meet Cynthia and Brian. We talk all the time, but I get to actually meet them in person for the first time there. So that'll be great. Canje and I support way too many devs, and our bank statements show that. That's true, Mike. That's true. But Tristan is my he gets my money. He just gets my money. He's a really great. He's incredible. When I met him at Gen Con, he was just incredible. So it was awesome. All right, thanks for playing Canje this on the channel again. Love having more playthroughs to watch. Yeah, no problem, Jess. And if you have questions, if you're in Discord, well, you are in the Discord. Go ahead and just ask them. Steve and I'll be more than happy to answer. I'm always willing to talk Kilforth with anybody. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. What's coming up? Tuesday is Marvel United. I'm going against Legion. And then Tuesday night is a game that I can't remember. I think it's Osworn. And then Wednesday night is going to be the big discussion with Steve and I and Kim from One Stop Co-op Shop. We're going to be talking about the Kickstarter for Marvel United Season 3 because it drops Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and which is however time, wherever you are in the world, adjust for that. So it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going all in on it, and I know that he is, but we're going to be having a discussion breaking down the Kickstarter, talking about if you're looking for what the expectation is, how do we see this thing laying out, and by that time, probably a lot of stretch goals will unlock, so we can talk even more about that. So look on the One Stop Co-op Shop stream channel for when that is scheduled, because I think it's already scheduled to go through. Then Thursday won't be a gameplay because I'll be doing that on Wednesday. And then Sunday is something. So we got stuff coming. Anyway, if you like what you saw, hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell to get notified. And if you're interested, if I made a mistake, write it in the comments below. I'm always open to feedback, what's the word I look for? Feedback, to constructive. I'm always looking forward to constructive feedback from anyone. Or if you have a question, write it in the comments. Well, I'll answer the question as well. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I just want to let y'all know I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.